Good morning, everyone. I am attempting to make some peanut butter for the very first time. I'm hoping it'll turn out okay. I've never really done this before, but I'm going to give it a try. Let me turn my light on so you can see a little bit better. Okay, there we go. Now what I've done is I got me another processor, so this will work better with the peanut butter instead of my Ninja. I start out with 2 cups of peanuts. As you can see, they're already starting into powder. I want to get that. Oh, good. I'm glad. I tried to get this started, and then I found the recipe from Google, and I'm going to do that this morning. Where you put honey in it too as well. And I don't have to put salt in these because these are lightly roasted and salted, so I'm not going to worry about putting any salt in them. I'm just going to put some honey in it and it says peanut oil, but I don't have peanut oil, so I'll use my coconut oil. I do have coconut oil, but I'll put in it. So I'm going to let this run for a little bit, for about a minute or so, and then I'll have to do this 2 or 3 times because I got to keep scraping the sides. So I want to show you how it's going to work. Now you'll have to bear with me. This is the first time I've done this, so we'll see how it's going to come out. As you can see, it's starting to react. I've got to take the lid off, and I've got to scrape down the sides. All I did was I didn't do anything to them. I didn't soak them or anything. I just got them. As you can see, it's starting to do something. They're starting to clump together, and I just put them in here. Put 2 cups in here, and I got to do this a few times. Then I got to add my oil. I'm not putting any salt in them because they are lightly salted already. This is a brand new food processor, so I'm just trying to get used to it. As you can see, it's starting to come together already. Yes, it's starting to come together. I bought this food processor to make my nut butters and stuff in instead of my Ninja, so I can have this as well as my Ninja. So you can see, just with my spoon here, you can see that it's starting to come together. It isn't yet, but because I want it nice and creamy, so I'm going to add this stuff to it. I'm going to do a little bit longer, and then I'm going to add my coconut oil. It's a Black & Decker. I was talking to Erlene yesterday, and she's on here right now. She's got the same one I have. We like to talk back and forth, and it's the same one that she has to make stuff in. It was only about $30, but it really seems to be doing the job. So I'm going to do this a little bit more, and then I'm going to put the sweeteners in. Where can you get one? I got this in at Walmart. They have them there for $29.82. Look. You can see it's coming together. You're welcome. You can see it. It's an oil and then I'll add my sweeteners. Basically, these are roasted salted peanuts. They're already roasted and salted a little bit, and I'm not adding any salt to them. So I'm going to add. They say to add peanut oil, which I do not have. So I'll add my coconut oil instead, and I'll add some honey. So I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons of the coconut oil in there. So I'm going to use what I already have. Hi, good to see you. They said you can have peanut oil or any oil you have. I didn't have any peanut oil. I forgot to buy some. I already had coconut oil, so I'll just go ahead and use this. Because this will work just as well. And I'm just adding just a couple ingredients to it. I'm not adding any salt or anything at all because it's got already some salt on it. And now I'm going to put, now I said 1 to 2 tablespoons of honey. And now this honey is raw honey, organic raw honey. Don't know if I've used it yet. Yeah, I already have. I thought I did. Okay, so I'll put about 2 tablespoons of this in there. And this is going to be very, very good peanut butter when I get done. But you can flavor it up any way you want. Oh, you know, raw natural. I've got some Skippy that I've been eating, but I wanted to make my own because the Skippy's almost gone. I wanted to make my own, and this is the best way to do it: is to make your own, because it's healthy that way. You know what's in it, and you don't have to worry about trying to figure out what ingredients are in there. Good morning, Arlene. And all those that are coming in, thank you for inviting your followers. Whoops. Excuse me. This is a little bit of trial and error trying to get this lid back on because it doesn't want to go on the way I want it, or it's supposed to. There it goes. Okay, now I'm going to go back. This should be getting finished up. Oh, you were driving? Oh, okay. I'm doing the peanut butter early, and I'm doing it with the same one that you have. And it's coming together pretty good. I'm gonna get my spatula in there and kind of stir it around a little bit. I don't know if it separates when stored or not. This is the first time I've ever made peanut butter. As you can see, it's coming together just real nicely, real nice. And I'm real happy about that. It has worked real well. Well, I don't like chunky, so I'm gonna make it smooth. So I've got to, I want to make it nice and creamy. So. Good about it. I will. I used all my glass containers up, so I'm going to find. Well, no, I got some up there. They're a little big, but I'm going to use one of my other ones in a plastic container for right now, and put it in there. Everything's wanting to fall out of my cupboard, sorry. Good morning, those that are just coming in. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I could put it in here. This is a glass bowl. I'll put it in here for right now. And I can always change it around. Now the blade is awful hard to get off. Erlene and I were talking yesterday. I use 2 cups. Oh, and this processor stuck to the counter. It's got a good suction on the bottom of it, so it's hard for me to get it loose. I was trying yesterday to get it loose, and I couldn't get it loose. But anyway, this is what the peanut butter looks like. And this thing here is a little trial and error. There we go. Now it'll come out. And then I can just lift the blade right off. And then the blade will come right off, and then I'll just scrape this into the bowl. Yes, it is. It worked out real well, Erlene. I put a little bit of oil and stuff in it, and it worked out real well. It worked out better than the Ninja probably would have. And I'm just going to put it in here for right now. As you can see, it's pretty creamy. Look at it. It really looks nice. That's actually a big bowl, but that's a one to put in a plastic supply, because the jars that I bought are all filled with coconut butter, or the butters, the nut butters. So as you can see, this how it came out really good. And so I have it here, and I have my own peanut butter, and it ought to taste really good. Yeah, Erlene, I put some coconut oil in. I didn't have peanut oil, but I put coconut oil in it. Plus, I also put some raw honey in it. And I didn't put any salt in it because I already had salt in it before. And because I bought them roasted and salted. But this processor worked really good for that. And I'm so glad that it did. I think from now on, like when I go to do my almond butter, I've got to roast the almonds first, because they would come out a lot better if I roasted them first. Because it took a long time to get that almond butter made. Oh, thank you, thank you. As you can see, it looks really good. It is good. Wow. Very good. So, here is my peanut butter for anybody that wants to see it. We can all learn how to make our own peanut butter. I told Erlene yesterday I wanted to start making my own peanut butter. She said, man, you're on fire for making stuff. But I figured once I start making something, I want to keep going. You know. Yeah, doesn't it look good, though? Look at that peanut butter. Doesn't it look good? Oh, you're going to try your own? You know something? It's going to be a lot better than what you buy in the store. Hold it up a little higher. Okay, there you go. I can see right there it is. See? I hope you can see it okay. Oh, thank you, thank you. And it mixed so well in that food processor, and I'm glad I got it. As I was shopping yesterday at Walmart, Erlene, we were texting back and forth, and she said it's the same one that she has. So she said it worked well for her, so I thought I'd try it. Oh, yes. And like I said, I didn't have any peanut oil, so I put coconut oil in it. You want to try making hummus? I think that's what I'm going to do in this food processor, and I'll probably really do it real well. Make some hummus. You know, I want to start making more things, but I'm so happy that this peanut butter turned out as good as it did, and it didn't take very long to make it at all. It just came together real fast. And I guess it helps, though, if your peanuts and stuff are roasted to begin with. So, oh, well, if you don't like the way it looks, then get out of here. I think I'll let you go. Block you. Okay, that person's gone. You can't please everybody. If they said it looks terrible, it doesn't look terrible to me. I think, yes, it is. It's delicious already. Yeah, I blocked them. You don't have to worry about them. That person's gone, Rhodesia. That person, you know, even their username is very offensive to me, because I don't hate black people, and I don't know why that person would even talk like that. You know, it's offensive. But we did. We got 105 last night, and I'm surprised I'm standing here this morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Because I tried sleeping in my chair last night, and that was a hard task to do. I couldn't sleep very well, so I was watching a little bit of Netflix here and there. Yeah, there's always one in the crowd. Oh, I know you love me, and I love you too. So by 4 o'clock, I decided to go to my bed because the bedroom was a little cooler. So I haven't got a lot of sleep. Oh, okay. Here you go. Right there it is. So I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm actually wide awake. I'm surprised I am. But I'm wide awake, and I wanted to do this because I thought, you know, yeah, oh, you're going to come over with some preserves? Okay. That's, yeah, you can bring in preserves, grape, or whatever you have. Well, it doesn't matter what you think. It's what it tastes like. If it doesn't look pleasant to you, then that's fine. Peanut butter is not going to look beautiful. This is exactly the way it looked like in the stores. In fact, mine is going to look better than what you get in the store. You say it doesn't look too pleasant? Well, I don't know what else I can do. What am I supposed to do? Put coloring in it? Oh my goodness. I mean, I put coconut oil in it, and I put honey in it, so it's going to taste good. Oh, well, I think it's time for you to go. Goodbye. Wow. Oh, that was terrible. That person was very offensive. Oh, thank you. You know, I'm kind of happy that I could do this too. I don't know if I'm saying I'm proud of myself, but I'm happy that I learned how to do it, you know, that I was able to do something for the very first time. Like my, butter, the cashew butter I'd never made before. I made that in front of you, and the cashew milk and stuff. Now, next thing I want to learn how to do is make cashew cheese. And I'm trying to good recipe for that and make that, you know, something that doesn't call for nutritional yeast, because as I understand it, it's not good for us to put in stuff. So I have to, you know, or just tweak it a little bit, you know, whatever. But I'm hoping to make some of that too, you know. But we all got to learn how to make our own foods, you know. You're a lot better off if you learn how, you know. And it's not that expensive when you think about it, because when you go to buy it, it's going to cost you a lot more. Yeah, you're right. You know, it's going to cost you a lot more to buy it already made in the store. But if you buy it, you make it yourself. Oh, you're using it in your sauce? Oh, that's good, Erlene. That's great. You can use it in your sauce. Oh, last night with chickpeas? Wow. Yeah, I've got a can of chickpeas, organic chickpeas I just bought yesterday at Walmart. Or was it the hummus? The hummus that goes in with the chickpeas. I made that, you know, I can make that in a food processor. But, you know, I want to make my own hummus, too. Oh, the cheese sauce. Yeah, that's something, you know, I can't eat the cheese, you know. I won't eat any regular cheese, and the veggie cheese, I won't eat that because that's got the carrageenan in it, which I did not know it had. Well, you know, I was gonna throw that veggie cheese out, but since my dog is on antibiotics and she won't take her pill without food, I'll just wrap it up in that. And she loves cheese. Good morning, welcome. This is you did make cashew butter. Did it turn out good, Alexis? Welcome, Philip. Here is my peanut butter that I just made in my food processor. Oh, good. Oh, it was all veggies? Okay. Oh, your new favorite. Oh, yes. You know, and this peanut butter, now that I've learned how to make it, I'm going to make more of it. Because oh, thank you. Because, you know, once you start doing something like this, good morning, Stacy. Here is my homemade peanut butter that I just made. And I didn't have any peanut oil, so I put coconut oil instead, and I put honey in it. And this is what it looks like. And I hope you can see it okay. It's not going to come out of the bowl anyway. At least you can see it. Oh, yeah, and I tasted already, and it tastes delicious. And like I said, I had no peanut oil, so I just put coconut oil in it, and I put some raw organic honey in it. Because the peanuts were already roasted and had some salt on them. So lightly roasted and salted. So I thought, I'm not going to add any salt. It doesn't need that. So, but I think it turned out very good. Oh, I think you're right. I am the nut butter queen. I think, yeah, somebody else told me that. I think Erlene told me that too. Yeah, I've been making a lot of nut butters, almond butter and cashew butter. Now I made peanut butter, and I want to make cashew cheese the next thing. And I know I could probably do that. I just have to take a little time to find. Find a Oh, good. Thank you, Alexis. Hi, Pam. Good to see you. I have encouraged you. You know, I got encouraged by Stacy to begin with, and then Philip talks about health and some of the things. And now I start doing it, and I guess I'm on this kick of making food. And hi, good to see you. Welcome. Here is my peanut butter that I made this morning. I just finished it. Oh, I heard that it is. I'm going to find a good recipe. Almond butter with maple. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that sounds real good. No, I haven't made the cashew sour cream. I'm going to have to make that, Stacy. What I want to do is make the cashew cheese so that I can make some scrambled tofu like you've done. You know, instead of scrambled eggs, make scrambled tofu. I have to make that yet. I haven't done it yet because I haven't got all the ingredients for it, you know. But a lot of the ones I've seen on the internet call for nutritional yeast, and I know we shouldn't be putting that in our bodies. So, oh, it's your new favorite scope. Oh, well, there's other ones that do cooking scopes too. I've seen some of them, Stacy, but I haven't looked at them all. I'm going to go back and look at them again. Oh, hold up the peanut butter. Here you go. Right there it is. Oh, she has one too? Does she have a website, Alexis? Because I watch some of her cooking scopes too. Yeah, there is. Yes, she does. Stacy has a lot of good... Oh, yeah, it tastes good too. I've already tasted it. I licked the spoon off. I wanted to see it because it has honey in it, and organic honey. And oh yeah, it's delicious. I bet you. I bet you have, Alexis. You know, like I said, Stacy has a lot of good recipes. If you're not following her, follow her. And our plant-based bunch. She's got YouTube videos as well as she's got recipes on her website, ourplantbasedbunch.com. Go on there and you can find her recipes and make anything on there she's got. You added raw honey in your cashew butter? Oh, cool. I can't remember what I put in mine. I found a recipe for it and I just made it, but apple cider does help. Well, we're not supposed to have apple cider. Oh, if you're talking about apple cider, regular apple cider may be fine, but not apple cider vinegar. There's two different kinds, so. Well, I haven't drunk apple cider in a long time. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's bad for your digestive system. Oh, no, it's not hard at all. Here's the peanut butter. And I used a new food processor I just bought yesterday instead of my Ninja. This is a Black & Decker. That's the base of it. And here's the lid, and this is the container that goes on. It took me a little time to figure everything out. But I thought, well, I'll buy me a food processor just for my nut butters and stuff, or hummus and stuff like that, and use my Ninja for smoothies and ice cream and some of the bigger things, because it became a little tedious in the Ninja because it just kept squirreling around, wouldn't do anything. Oh, look at that! Isn't that? Well, my goodness, isn't that awful? Oh my! Call me a dirty cow! Wow, that must be the same person who was in here before. Oh, right. God's diet. Yeah, we all got to live healthy. Oh. Well, you know, yes, I did. I made some cashew butter the other day. And it's very good. It's really good. It's good for you. I've got cashew butter and I've got almond butter in the refrigerator. I've got cashew milk and almond milk in the refrigerator that I've got. So I've got those things to use up. Now I made my own peanut butter, so I'm getting all set now just to make some cashew cheese. The peanut, I tried to get raw peanuts. They didn't have them at Winco, but they had roasted salted peanuts, which only have vegetable oil and the peanuts. Vegetable oil and salt. They had a little bit of salt, and they were roasted, so lightly roasted. So I'll get those. I got a bunch of them. In fact, this is, as you can see, I bought a bunch of them and put them in this bag. So I'll have some for a while. So you can see I make a good plan on making a lot of peanut butter and stuff. But anyway, and all I did was put it in my food processor, and it got to a certain point that I added my coconut oil then, added a couple teaspoons of that, and I added 2 tablespoons of honey, raw organic honey to it. That's all I added to it. And you can see this is what it looks like. Yeah, they are a little expensive. However, they're not the most expensive nut, because there were some other nuts that I saw the other day at Winco that were about $14, $15 a pound. I paid $8 something for those, so that wasn't too bad. But they're worth it because they taste very good, and you can do a lot with them. You can do a lot with almonds too when you start thinking about it, and that's why I'm starting to. It tastes. I've already tasted it, and it tastes very good. The thing of it is when you like Jif. I used to eat Jif all the time, but the thing of it is that has more than just peanuts and that in it. You got to look at the ingredients on the container, and you don't want anything that's got a lot of ingredients in it. I know what's in this because I made it myself, and I don't eat Jif anymore. I figured now. I've been buying Skippy, which is natural Skippy, and I think Philip has that, and Erlene just bought that, which is better for you. But you're right, homemade is the best because I know what's in here, and I know it's not going to harm me. It's got coconut oil and honey that I added to it. Oh, and we all got to start doing better, And I figure if I can make my own peanut butter, and I won't have to go buy Skippy so much because I use so much peanut butter that now I can have some toast this morning for breakfast and put this nice fresh peanut butter on it, on my toast. And I'm anxious to use it because I know it's good for me. Like I said before, and it's true, that when you make something or you buy something, if you can't pronounce the ingredients that are in that product that you bought, whatever it might be, I crushed the peanuts, but I added some coconut oil, 2 teaspoons of coconut oil, and 2 tablespoons of raw organic honey I added to it. Because I found a recipe on Google where I could do that. Or you could put it on toast. You can put it. I make toast. I've got a toaster oven, and I'll toast some toast and put peanut butter on that. You could. I even have celery sticks sometimes. I'll put peanut butter on celery sticks. It's very good. You could put peanut butter on a lot of things. Oh yeah, I can do that too, Alexis. Yeah, I know, Stacy's not to use too much. Just enough to cover bread, and that's it. I know, not to use too much. Well, yeah, you could probably put it in smoothies, but I have some of the almond milk pulp left and the cashew milk pulp that I put in my smoothie last night that I periscoped, and it was delicious. It was very good. Yeah, that's the trouble. You're like me. I do the same thing. I like to eat spoonfuls of it, but I think it's okay, but too much of it is not good. You gotta limit. Too much is not good for you. Just little bits at a time. And I used to spoonfuls too, but I don't do that anymore. Basically, I just put it in on my toast and stuff. It's supposed to, peanut's supposed to have protein in them, and my dogs love peanut butter. Some people are allergic to it. Unfortunately for me, I'm not allergic to peanuts, thank goodness, because I wouldn't make this if I was allergic to it. I like grape jelly. However, I haven't been using jelly in a long time because there again, it's probably got products in you can't pronounce. Now, if I could learn how to make my own jelly, I'd probably do that too, But yeah, I heard that, Stacy, that they're not really nuts. They're like a seed of some sort. But we call them nuts, so I just call them that because that's what they're. But actually, in essence, they're a legume. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I don't know why we call them nuts when they're actually a legume, but it's weird. But anyway, you can make it yourself, and it'll be a lot more healthy. You made cheese seed pudding with cashew milk. I used the almond milk in mine because I didn't have the cashew milk made at the time. Oh, that's good. I'm more willing to learn more information. Quaker Oats has a smoothie that uses PB. Well, I have PB, so I haven't tried any with that yet. Yes, you need to make cashew milk. It's good. I tasted my cashew milk, and it's delicious. Yes, it's super good. I have a country accent. I never really recognized that I have. I was born and raised in Indiana, and I've only been in Oregon. Well, let's see. Back in the 90s is when I came to Oregon, so I've been here since the 90s. Before that, I lived in Hawaii about a year and a half. Yeah, that's probably true. Hi, Mama Rosa. Here's my peanut butter I made. It turned out real good in my processor. And I tasted it already, and it tastes delicious. I'm sorry, I don't do that in here. I think it's time for you to go. Goodbye. Wow, we get those kind of... Oh, you lived in New Mexico for most of your life? Oh, well, I lived in Indiana for most of my life. I graduated from high school. I've already taken some off the spoon. I can't describe it. You just have to make it for yourself. It just tastes very good because I put coconut oil in it and I put honey in it. Like I told you, I put raw honey, and that gives it a flavor. Once I got it mixed up. Oh, you add chia seeds? Oh, okay. Okay, I know there's a lot you can do with chia seeds. I got some chia seed pudding in the refrigerator. I'm going to have to finish up, but I started the other day. How much better than Skippy? Well, you know something? Anything you make yourself would be a lot better than what you buy in the store. It really would, you know. And I think it's similar to the taste of Skippy anyway. How would you make a crunchy peanut butter? Well, that's a good question. You probably just wouldn't mix it up quite as much, you know, because I don't particularly like a... Good morning, Dolores. Welcome. Here is, you missed me making the peanut butter, but here is what it looks like. My smooth peanut butter this morning. It worked real. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. On crunchy peanut, you have to add nuts of some sort. Yeah, you'd add nuts. Yeah, that's what I think. Add chopped nuts. That makes sense. Yeah. But I don't particularly like my peanut butter, you know, crunchy. I like it smooth. I think so, Alexis. You wouldn't blend it all the way. You'd leave it because some people like crunchy. Now, I have eaten crunchy before, but I've always gone back to creamy because I like it the best. So that's why I stick with creamy. And I think this really turned out great because it's nice and smooth. And yeah, I like the smooth too. Yeah, and I think this looks real good. It's nice and creamy, and it looks really good. And it tastes good too. And 2 cups of peanuts, and look how much it made. It made quite a bit. And like I said, I put it in my jars, but both little small jars that I had, they both have butters in them right now, so I can't put them in anything. So I just put it in here for right now, and I'll eat it out of here. No, I haven't. I've been wanting to do that too. There's so many things I want to make, you know, and there's no end to things that we could make, you know, with mayonnaise and cashew cheese and things like that. You know, I'm not really sure, but as much as I eat of it, it's not going to last me long anyway. You know, I love peanut butter. My dogs love peanut butter. They love it a lot, you know, so it's not going to last me very long. I like it on my toast, you know, and people will cut an apple, and I've seen them put peanut butter on apple. I think I've done that a time or two too. I really don't know. I've got peanut butter that I've had for a while, and it's still sitting, and it's still on my shelf, so it's Skippy, and it's still good yet. And I think peanut butter, as a whole, has a long shelf life of it. You know, it's not like some other things that wouldn't last long, like your almond butter and stuff like that. Almost have to be refrigerated. So, but this, I'm really pleased that it turned out as good as it did. If you probably didn't see it, there it is. It turned out really well, and I am really happy that I could do it. I hesitated doing this, and I thought, well, I haven't made peanut butter yet, haven't scoped it. Maybe they'd want to see me making peanut butter. I know everybody makes it different and adds their own things to it, but when I saw the recipe that you can add your peanut oil or any oil that you have, and says I didn't add peanut oil, I thought, well, the coconut oil will work. Thank you for the super hearts. I'll just put my coconut oil in it and put my raw honey that I bought the other day, and I know that's going to flavor it up. And I put some honey, I think, in my cashew milk too, so it's going to really make it flavored up too. And I put dates and stuff in there, and that really makes it sweet. So, but we can all start doing living well. And Mama Rosa, she's got a lot of YouTube videos. I've been watching hers too. Yes, it is. I've been watching Mama Rosa's YouTube videos on her things that she's been making. Of course, a lot of things she's going to make different than I do or anybody else, but that's That's fine. Oh, it doesn't go rancid? Good. That's what I figured. It doesn't. You know, it's different than your almond butters and cashew butter. I put that in the refrigerator. But I'm glad it doesn't go rancid because I love peanut butter, and I wouldn't want it to go bad on me. But we can all start making our own things. I think I'm starting a trend. I started making stuff, and now I'm starting a trend. It's like Erlene said, I'm on fire for making food, and then so many of them, other people do scopes where they make food, and I want to do something different. No, I haven't tried that yet, Philip. That's another good suggestion. I wouldn't know where to start on making those either. I'm hoping to maybe make those someday too. I don't know. I think you better go. I'd cook meth. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Gee whiz. Cook meth. You know where that guy's mind's at. Why would I cook meth? Wow. I cook food. And everything I've made, I know what's in it. They're healthy, and I won't have to worry about getting sick on them, and it's going to help with my lifestyle. And okay, Philip, good. No, I don't show them, please. This is I'm Christian. I don't do that. Boy, these people, we've got some strange ones coming in here this morning. I don't know where they're coming, why they do that every time. They've done it on Stacy's as well. Oh my goodness, it's terrible. No, I didn't. Not in these. No. Yeah, that's what I say. Wow. Oh, yeah. I'm getting 2 or 3 of them that come in here and ask the same thing. I just block them. I get them on my prophecy scopes too. Why they come in here and ask that, I have no idea. I don't know if they're bots or real people, but I'm not going to stand for that kind of stuff. That's crazy. You know where their minds are. They're not in the right place. They're in the gutters where they're at. Yeah, it's a troll. Yeah, the troll scope is right, because I seem to draw more of them than anybody else. Yeah, they do. They love to cause trouble. That's the problem. They cause way too much trouble. And it's sad that they got to cause the trouble like they do. I and I don't appreciate it, but I just take care of them. Got to do what we have to keep the peace in here and everything. Well, my daughter's gonna be calling me. You guys are the troll patrol. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't be able to catch half of them. Okay. Thank you, Pam, for coming in. You have a good day. I'm about ready to go in a little bit too, because I haven't had my breakfast yet. I need to get my breakfast, and my daughter will be calling me in a few minutes. Well, sure, you can buy peanut butter, which I have, but when you make your own, it's going to taste a lot better. I buy my own peanut butter, and I might as well just make my own. Buy the peanuts and make my own. It's not that expensive to make my own, and that's exactly why I'm going to keep doing it, because now that I've started this, I want to keep going, because Stacy's inspired me by doing her YouTube videos and doing the health scopes and making things. And yes, that's right. If you cannot pronounce them, you better not put them in your body. And that's why I know what's in here. I showed how to make it at the very beginning. You're going to have to watch the replay. You'll have to go back and watch the replay. I show you exactly how I made it, what I put in it. And I'm not going to go back over it again. I just will tell you I put raw honey in it, and I put coconut oil in it. I didn't put any salt in it because I already have salt on them. They're roasted and salted. I bought them that way. So now I just mix them up, and just add your coconut oil, whatever it calls for, and honey, and get it to the consistency you want, and there you got your peanut butter. So, I have no idea. It makes me wonder too, Erlene. It's like Philip said, a lot of the foods they claim are vegan, but when you get right down to it, they're putting chemicals in there that we as vegans should not be eating. Well, I want to call us health reformers anyway. Like the carrageenan. That's supposed to be in a vegan product, and yet you can't eat it. Like I said, I've got the veggie cheese that I got at Winco. I can't eat it, but I'll just give it to my dogs. Instead of throwing it out, they like it. It's not going to hurt them any. My dog's got to take antibiotics every day, so I'll just put it in her antibiotic in the cheese, and she loves the cheese. In fact, it's gone in a heartbeat. It's like she sucks it right in. It's gone. Yeah, they do. And I think they use the chemicals, a lot of it, and they use chemicals to color them up real good too. Like the hamburger you see in the store. That's not the color the hamburger is, but they put coloring in it to make it real pink. Yes, we do. We have to take control of our food. We can't let the food control us. We got to take control of it. We have to know exactly what we can eat and what we cannot eat. It's getting hard to know anymore because so many things are bad for us. That's right. Artificial additives. Exactly. We shouldn't be putting that kind of stuff in our body. And I'm glad that I'm able to do this and help people to be better themselves, because look at that guy's neck. That was terrible. But we can do this and encourage other people. That's why I do this. I want to encourage other people to do what I'm doing and take an initiative and make your own. You don't have to Periscope or anything. Just make your own food, because there's going to someday we're not going to be able to get any food. Make your own or grow your own. You do that, you'll be a lot better off, a lot healthier for it. So, and I'm glad I'm able to do this to help other people, encourage other people. But I think for right now I'm going to go, because I haven't had my breakfast yet. My daughter will be calling in a few minutes. So I think I'll call this take it to a close right now. But I want to thank you all for coming in and being here to support me and taking care of those trolls. And I will try that. I'm definitely going to try that. But I hope you all have a blessed day or night, wherever you might be. Take care. I love you all. God bless, and bye-bye. Thank you. I will.